Good morning, hi, and welcome to Curve Flattening Concert number 650. I cloink you in good fellowship and welcome you aboard. A little life-giving coffee to get us going, and a few quick hellos here to Slim Edelman and Steve Walker up there in the Lehigh Valley, and Linda Worcester, Warren and Janelle, Keith Shaw, Tom Dietz, and Kathy Marzik, Linda Pasqua Blaze, and Deb Libby Clark, and David Arthur Radcliffe, and Dave Van Allen down there in Souderton, and which is right near me, so right next to where my office is. And Charlie Bryant, the Clown Prince of Raleigh World, my good friend Karen Beatty down by the shore, and Michael Tierson, Heidi McClure, and Jerry, Mike Verbick. Welcome to you all. And we'll start out with a little picture of Charlie the dog. As usual, he's hidden away where the camera cannot find him, but I sneak up on him. This time I kind of woke him up, and he's kind of half asleep there. One of his eyes didn't quite open. He's lying by the fireplace. He's still there right now. Just a big blob of dog. And Charlie is, gradually recovering from his skunking. He has a weird symptom that he keeps kind of tongue flicking. We think that he might have gotten some skunk spray inside his mouth, and there's no good way to get that out of there. So, but he's getting better. And he seems a little bit better today. I've consulted my wonderful niece Judy, who is a critical care veterinarian in Canada, and she consulted her staff neurologist. So we're on it here. I see Susan Douglas is here and Kate Petrella. Hopefully you have a better signal today, Kate. And Jen Lloyd, hi Jen, and that's it for now. Cozy Sheridan, hi Cozy. And Cozy, I just checked Cozy's feed from this week, so she will be on this Tuesday. I will announce that again later. So today my real main goal, both for myself and for you, is to offer a respite from the doom and gloom of our real world. And, or as the Buddhists would say, our illusory world. So we're going to open up with a Mose Allison tune here. Now one of these days I'm gonna get myself right, do all my business in the daylight. One of these days I'm gonna get myself right, do all my business in the broad daylight. And one of these days I'm gonna get myself straight. Gonna quit acting like a reprobate. One of these days I'm gonna get myself straight. Quit staying out late. Quit acting like a reprobate. And one of these days I'm gonna get in step. You know it won't be long, people, before I'll be needing help. One of these days I'm gonna get in step. You know it won't be long, people, for I'll be needing help. You know, one of these days I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna sit down on my front porch and compose a poem. One of these days I'm gonna go back home. Sit down on my front porch, compose a poem. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get myself right. Do all my business in the daylight. One of these days I'm gonna get myself right. I'm gonna do all my business in the broad daylight. One of these days One of These Days by Mose Allison. So next up, let's see who else is here. So Eben Atwater is here, and Ken Nashif, and Michael Miller, and Kate Mack, and Dave Mason, and Rhonda Scott Merrick, and Charlotte Cantrell. Good crowd showing up here today. Good to see you all. If you need a break, just a musical break, as much as I do, that would be good. Carol Pratt is here. Claude Galinsky. Hey, Claude. And I think that's everybody I said hi to so far. That's good. Okay, so this one was requested by David Arthur Radcliffe, and if you saw my teaser, which had the names of today's tunes on it, this tune is called Devil's Dream, but there's two tunes called Devil's Dream. There's a fiddle tune that goes... etc., etc. And then there's this Gary Davis tune that he called Devil's Dream, which seems to bear no resemblance. So I'm pretty sure David Arthur Radcliffe was asking for the Reverend Gary Davis version. So if you saw on the teaser, it said Devil's Dream and then RGD, Reverend Gary Davis, in parentheses. So here's my take on it. And it kind of falls under the heading of what Gary Davis would have called kind of old-time music, and not as harmonically sophisticated as some of his stuff is, but still fun. Devil's Dream. I created a whole new part in it because I was getting bored with the part that's actually written. But that's what happens when you try to play on the fly. So, the Reverend Gary Davis, that's one of his less known and less covered tunes. And I think this one was requested by Lori Payne. I'm not sure. Maybe her and Kit. But it is an old favorite and a lovely song to sing. And my buddy Danny Gotham, who spent a lot of time playing backup guitar for Tom Paxton, Danny came up with his own kind of version of the chord progression, which I have stolen. Danny's a great guitar player, lives down in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And it's just a little chord change. See if you can hear it. It's in the chorus. It's a lesson too late for the learner, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye my soul is turning, in your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reasons aplenty for going, this I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily a-growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As we walk, all my thoughts are a-tumbling, round and round, round and round. Underneath our feet the subway is rumbling, underground, underground. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you. Every song in my breast dies a-bornin', without you, without you. Are you going away no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Tom Paxton's song, The Last Thing on My Mind. So it is announcement time here in curve flattening land, and I'm going to be at Sam W. starting next Sunday, which means that I will be doing my Wednesday concert like usual, and then I will be off until at least Sunday the something or other. Let me check here. No, this is what I want. So I will be off until Sunday the 21st. I might even not make that one. We'll see what condition I'm in after camp. But I'll keep you posted. I'll send stuff up there. And like that. So Sam W., I'm not sure if they still have any spaces there. But you could go to wumb.org and look under camps, week 1, and check if you're looking for a quick getaway for a wonderful week of music with some great teachers and wonderful people and a beautiful lake, Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. And like that. So wumb.org. Charlie the dog, who got skunked earlier this week, he's recovering gradually. He seems to be in fairly good shape now. He's an enigma wrapped in a riddle, and a big bag of dog treats, something like that. And he is my little companion and the millstone around my neck. So that's my announcement about Charlie for today. There are invisibles: Lori Payne, Kit Serikaku, Judith Fox, Joel Biget, Mario Prue, George Young, maybe some other invisibles who I don't even know about. And there is, as always, a PayPal thing here. It could help pay for Charlie's dog sitting while I'm away at camp. And who knows what other veterinary emergencies will come up in the meantime. And the schedule is, I am on now. I don't know who's on Monday. Cozy will be on with Charlie Koch on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. You can go to Cozy Sheridan's page to find that. And I will be back Wednesday at 3. And that's all of that stuff. So let me make sure I said everything I need to say. I guess I did, and I'll kind of come back here, circle back and see if I'm missing anybody. Steve Walker says he'll be doing a Facebook online concert this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So you should check Steve. He's a what's the word I should use? A fixture in the Lehigh Valley folk scene, strongly connected with the wonderful Godfrey Daniels Coffee House. And Jim Greco has shown up and at his usual time. And Wayne and Diney, Wayne Stedham and Diney are my good friends from Winfield. And that's a nice comment, you guys. So Wayne says, Diney and I noticed when Tom played this at Winfield that every generation in the stand was singing along. that's really become a folk classic. Okay, I think I said hi. Oh, Owen O'Malley is here. Hi, Owen. And Helene Tober-Fowler and Diane Desmond from Vermont. One of my old housemates at the Brady Street Hotel. And John Hubner, a dear old friend as well from those Kent days. And Jambone Jim. Seems a few people snuck in here. And I think we're getting back to where I had already said hi to everyone. If I miss any of you, I apologize. So this one. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also in the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Wonderful world. It could be so. Frank Mato is here. Good to see you, Frank, out there in Euclid, Ohio, the land of my birth, well, the land of my upbringing. So, speaking of the land of my upbringing, my old college classmate Carol Pred requested this one, and it's a beautiful jazz standard. Here's That Rainy Day. Jimmy Van Heusen, I think. And I'll do my best with it. Here's That Rainy Day. So I have just one more for you today. I want to thank you for keeping me company on this day, and I hope I've provided a little respite from the insanity of the mass media. I purposely avoided politics today, but my one political thing I'll say is do everything you can. Write postcards. Heather Cox Richardson has called on us all to find what we do well and do it in the interests of democracy. And I'm down with that. I'm pretty good at editing and writing stuff, so I put up a bunch of posts on July 4th, and I provide music, hopefully to inspire. But in the meantime, another cup of coffee, another morning in the sun. There's a big wind coming. Set these dark spirits on the run. Out west in Ohio, they've still got snow. How I survived there, I don't know. 'Cause I'm just sitting here with the opposite of the blue. I dreamt the blues was a lady. She approached me all in black. I could see her tragic beauty, but she would not look back. I believe I tried to catch her eye, caught the hint of a smile as she moved by, and kindly left me with the opposite of the blue. Friends are moving, they are on the move again. I soon will travel, but I don't know when. Now you can marshal all your forces, but the battle's never done. So I believe I'll have another cup, just sit here in the sun. So many sorrows, so much woe. The time has come to let them go and just live on with the opposite of the blue. Well, be happy and be healthy. Be kind, calm, and be brave. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you for joining me. I love you all. I will hope to see you on Wednesday before we take a little break. Bye-bye.